Hey guys, Modern Rider 06, welcome back to more Sonic 1. Last episode we just finished off the Spring Road Zone and now we're at the Labyrinth Zone, which is by far I consider the hardest stage in the game, and I feel like everyone has that same feeling too. The main reason one of the people think it's hard is because, first point, Sonic can't swim. Yeah, you see, there's no swim option for Sonic, he just runs through underwater right here. And the worst part is, he can only stay underwater for a certain amount of time, and no matter how many rings he has, and if he drowns, that's counting death, no matter how many rings you collect. The only way to keep Sonic alive underwater is with these air bubbles down here. They spawn after a certain amount of time, and those dinging right there tell you that how much time it's gonna have before the countdown of him about to drown will start. It's considered, scary, the hearing that nerve feeling of, oh man, I'm gonna drown, I need some air right away. You just grab those and then that's it. You continue going on the stage as normal. So this is one of the technical reasons the stage is one of the harder stages in the game. But as long as you just keep Sonic alive with the air bubbles and know when he's going to need the air, you'll be fine. I mean, I played through the stage numerous times, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Be very careful right here. These are rising platforms. Those can crush you up there, and that's the worst feeling. So step off those when you can. We're gonna even have these spike balls moving around here, and that's gonna be a pain to deal with as you're running through the stage. Sonic gets a short amount of time to run as he's underwater, so that's really gonna be another bit of a headache right there. But like I said, it shouldn't be a problem. I mean, we already got all the 6 Chaos Emeralds, so it shouldn't be a problem anymore at this point. All we just have to do is finish through the stages as fast as we can. Another tip is that if he's about to drown, and if you're just above air out of water, you can just jump out and that'll just refill his oxygen with ease. Like, it's not gonna matter that much. So that's all I guess I could say until we get more farther in the stage where I can teach you guys some other things that could be worse, like these badness right here. They pop out of the ground and they're like so annoying to deal with because you won't expect where they are unless if you look at the ground carefully to see their drill-like beaks sticking out of the ground right there to see like where they are, because if they could just be behind certain backgrounds around this stage and you could just not expect them to be there until it's too late. Oh, and those spears that pop out of the ground, even though they're underneath the ground and they're without being popped out, those things can still hurt you regardless. So don't go touching them even though they're like low on the ground. So we're gonna go right here. We have this little bandit right here where he shoots those spike balls at you. Just the way to attack him is just let him throw those spikes at you and you'll be fine to attack him. Those spears right there will breathe fire at you. I don't know about these these things right here. I don't know if they will crush you if you stand on them when the water's going up like this, but I never tried that, but if they do, then don't bother trying. We'll grab a little airball before we head up here because it's not very long. It's just you don't want to chance anything even if you want to like go for a perfect score, but that's meaningless to me. But anyway, that's the first stage finished. Alright, Act 2. Let's see if I can remember what there is in this stage that might be a little difficult. Oh, these waterfalls here will escort Sonic down this hill right here. There's another rising platform right here. Oh, and free invincibility. Even if you're invincible, you still need oxygen. Invincible will not shield you from drowning. So once again, drowning is inevitable towards invincibility. You may be immune to lava, but it doesn't mean you're not immune to drowning. Now, here's a little fun fact about why is that Sonic needs airs. The thing is that during developing of Sonic 1, when the developers decided that they were going to make him into a hedgehog, and they wanted to add a water stage into this game, they were unsure of if the hedgehogs could even have the ability to swim underwater. So they decided to just go with having Sonic not be able to swim, and that he has to like save himself from drowning by grabbing those air bubbles. But in truth, hedgehogs actually float when they're underwater. That's one of the funniest things, and they never bothered changing that because they just prefer to keep that as Sonic's character, as he just can't swim. That's it. Never fell down right here. Never been down here before. I just usually went up, but that switch right there, you have to grab that switch in order to progress. It just opens right here. Free invincibility. Go right over here. Right down here. I'm gonna quickly go run through here. We won't worry about drowning. At the segment we get, we'll grab it right here. This is where I always grab it. As you see, the music started resetting. That's because he was about to drown at that moment. Well, not exactly about to, it's just that countdown was about to begin, and he would only have like these numbers like popping by the side of his head, telling him to know that how much time he has before he actually drowns, and it gets really anxious the moment it starts counting down. But it shouldn't be really a problem because I've just played through the stage numerous times to know everything about this stage well. And if this is your first time, you're gonna have trouble through here. Trust me, I was in that spot of yours. Anyway, that's the end of the stage right here. Alright, the final act. Okay, this first segment is gonna have the waterfall mechanic again, except this time it's an endless waterfall. The only way to get past it is to jump Sonic towards these platforms on the edges of these waterfalls. Like, see right there? Yeah, we have to jump him towards those. I bet the way to do it is to tilt forward on the stick or something? Or is it up? Okay, it's up. Tilt up on the control stick to actually guide him up there. You get that shield up there, and here's the switch that'll let him to go to the stage where we're supposed to go. Jump through here and there. The switch. Right over here, we need to flick that switch to continue going on further. I'm just gonna flick it to grab him, reset his air oxygen, and get moving. This little platform right here, you can take it to go to the bottom route, but I choose to take this route because I'm just more familiarized with this segment compared to the bottom one. Go up here. Take this guy out. We need to reset our air. Carefully go through here. Okay, this. Jump through here. You need to quickly run through here as quick as you can because there is no. There's spikes right there, and we want to get hit. And that's the counting down theme. Effortlessly, we avoided it. Go through here. Okay. Take these guys out. Let's grab some rings while we're at it. Right here. Let's grab this before we get any further. And before going on further, don't jump on those platforms. Instead, do this. Find lots of rings right here and a 1-up. Could use those. Okay, now we can take these platforms right here and escort us to where it's gonna take us. Now jump here, get a good running start, and free invincibility. Hit this switch here, we needed to get further into the stage. How did I not step on that switch? Okay, now let's actually get moving. Actually, this doesn't go to waste. Actually, there's another invincibility right ahead here. Grab this invincibility and restore his oxygen. This checkpoint right here. Run through here. Don't need to worry about jumping through these guys. It's just run full speed and you'll be fine. Grab and restore his oxygen. We're gonna need it. Grab this, and we're gonna need to time our jumps carefully. Jump now. Jump through here. Carefully. There we go. Not too hard. Here we go. We just got up before that drawing thing was about to play. Go up here. We flick the switch to make it go the other direction because we're gonna need it to go that way, not the other way, because we're not gonna be able to get anywhere if it goes that way. And now, take out these guys. And if you're cautious, here's a checkpoint. Grab it instantly, precisely, and stand on this, and then go on here, and just keep jumping up here. It is going to keep rising, so just keep jumping and jumping. There was that bandit right down there. That is an annoying bandit because if you miss these jumps, you will drown there. The water will not come down, and there's no air bubbles down there, so you're gonna end up dying down there. There's a shield right there that you need it, but anyway, here we are. This is technically not a boss fight, it's just race to the top while avoiding all these traps down here, and same thing, the water down from below is gonna rise up, and there is no air bubbles or rings here. You're gonna have to make it up here precisely without getting hit or falling down drastically. It is so stupid that if you fall down here, that it is death down there. So that was so close. Like I said, but thankfully I managed to get through, and that's not really technically a boss fight. Just get to the top, and that's it. Anyway, that's it. We see the animal, so I guess I'll call it here. So this is Monrider 06. Catch you guys around in the next episode.